welcome to the Geek Easy, folks. For today, I'm going to be reviewing Hack Slash, the Deluxe Edition, Volume 2. Okay, you have a nice cover here, and yes, the stuff right here that is intentional, that's actually on the cover like that, make it look like that, and this is not a sticker. It's built in that way. Take the bookmark out. And front page, you have just the mark, the thing there. And next page, you have the creative team. And then you have table of contents. And then it goes right into the first story, which is Gross Anatomy. This is an incredible book. The first one, I think, was first few stories in order with an extra story, like a 9-page one. This one isn't in order. It hits certain points in the story. But it is just fantastic. I mean, take a look at the art on here. You have, very well written by Tim Seeley. And then you have the art by, Tim Seeley is the writer. It's designed by Sean Dove and Tim Seeley, so I think they do the art. The stories are incredible. The art is just as good. I mean, there's a couple of them where they get a little artsy on you, but there's a reason behind it. You can see it switches back a little later on in here. Things like that. But one thing it does is it shows you, it really highlights a couple different things. The personalities of Cassandra Hack and her companion Vlad. Cassie is a slasher killer. Due to her history, she goes after slashers and gets rid of them. And Vlad is her assistant. Cassie plays off as this kind of super badass chick who can kick ass and do everything, which she can. But a lot of that is, a front. I mean, she can do what she, the front that she puts up, she can back it up. But it's really covering kind of this lonely woman who is searching for meaning and stuff like that. And she has Vlad, who she rescued from a butcher's basement. His parents abandoned him. There's this really nice butcher who found him, who took pity on him, and realized due to his condition would have issues in life, so he raised him in his basement. And showed him all the love in the world, but the guy is really kind of socially inept because he didn't have any interaction. I'm trying to find a good picture of him with the world, and so he's he's kind of childlike, but he's also can be very violent if he needs to, and he is super, super protective of Cassie, who he is in love with. Okay, that's him right there, and his feelings aren't reciprocated in that manner. She really enjoys him. He is her best friend, her one friend, but it's not romantic. And so, but they sort of like cling on to each other because they're all each other has. And that's one of the things about these stories in here that highlights it. And some of the, and it's very well written. And you also get some really funny things, like, because you have her taking on, I think this is in the first deluxe edition, Chucky. And then there's like Pinhead. And so every once in a while they throw in the big names, but she also has her own rogues that she deals with. And so if you've read her stuff, this volume is something you need to get. And if you haven't, pick up volume 1 of this, or just get the omnibus, which will have stuff in order, and then pick these up, because I highly recommend them. This is a 4.5 out of 5. It's kind of a hefty book because it's a hardback. It goes for $50, $49.99, and it is worth it. So let me know in the comments below whether you have read this or any of her stuff, and let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.